Good morning. I'm Karen Jellison. I am a volunteer and a member of SATV here in Salem, and we're here for Salem Arts Festival 2017 in beautiful Old Town Hall. It's absolutely beautiful here, and the work here is wonderful. Photography, paintings, it's just wonderful. And all around outside, there's other artists. And now there's music outside. The children and young adults, they're performing, and it's just a wonderful day. It's nice to be here with everyone. And again, the Old Town Hall looks absolutely wonderful with beautiful, beautiful paintings and artwork and photography, and the people are just here and they're so excited to be here. Thank God it's summer and we're all out and we're enjoying it.
Silence hammer still, broken bottles and full of pills, misdirection in the eyes, every answer just a lie. Back from the war of yesterdays, no turning back, I'll run away. What doesn't kill us makes us more. A second chance to settle the score, burning on, break a day, never held me back. Oh, anyway, to walk this line so clearly, and I believe out on my sleeve. Familiar faces come and go, a circus life, one big sideshow. A social misfit running wild. What you see is what you get. I'm burning on, break a day, never held me back. Oh, anyway, to walk this line so clearly, and I believe out on my sleeve. Pretending anymore, everything and to everyone but myself upon the shelf. Believe I'm coming round, I'm burning up, break a day, never held me back. Oh, anyway, to walk this line so clearly, line so dearly, to walk this line so clearly, and I believe, oh I believe, out on my sleeve. angel, I've lost my way. I've tried my very best each and every day. I stand against the wall to shelter you, and though my shortcomings falter, I still know it's true. You saw right through myself, believed in what came. Yeah, you love me for who I am. Learn my habits, some drive you wild, and choose based on the mirror. The culprit couldn't be clearer. You saw right through myself, believed in what came. Yeah, you love me. Yeah, you love me for who and who I am. Stumble and fall, and I've got you. You know it's true, yes I do. And you saw right through myself, believed in what came. Yeah, you love me. Yeah, you love me. Yeah, you saw right through myself. You believed in what came. Yeah, you love me. Yeah, you love me. Yeah, you love me. And for who and who I am, and who I am, who I am. You saw right through myself. You believed in what came. Yeah, you love me. And yeah, you love me. Yeah, you loved me.
Hi, good morning. I'm here with Rolinda, and she's going to explain to us about her beautiful, beautiful jewelry.
So this is my 4th year here at the Salem Arts Festival, and I'm also a resident of Salem. So I love this one because the commute is really easy. I started out as a storyteller, so that inspired the first line of jewelry I designed, which is a line of miniature books about this big, and they can be worn as pins and necklaces, but you can also open them up and read them. Each one has a short story inside.
I'm Karen Jellison. I am a member and a volunteer with SATV, and I'm here with James Bostick. He has won an honorable mention for his awesome, beautiful, I love it, photograph, and it's done on aluminum. And Jim, could you tell us how this all began?
Sure. This piece here is part of my series that's called Infrastructure. And all of the images in this series are shot with a special infrared camera and printed on aluminum, which gives a nice iridescent three-dimensional effect to the image.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what infrared is, it's a wavelength of the light spectrum that's just outside of the visible light spectrum. So it's like I'm taking a photograph of an alternate universe that my camera can see, but our eyes can't.
Right. How interesting. That is great. Have you been doing photography for a long time?
I have. I've been a photographer since the early 80s and continuing through on and off professionally and as an artist.
What has made you so passionate about your photography? Is there anything special?
Well, I love to storytell. You know, I really consider my work storytelling. And, you know, with a lot of my work, I just finished a series of called the Salem Arcanum Tarot, which are images, they're photographs of local Salem people, each portraying one of the tarot cards. And this series here, I really feel like the architecture that I photograph has a story to tell.
Right.
I kind of stalk the buildings and then
Right. I'm from Salem, so I saw this and I was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
It was very awesome.
Good morning. I'm Karen Jellison. I'm with SATV. I am also a member of SATV, and we're here filming Salem Arts Festival, and I am with Carrie Braun. She's a fine artist, and I'm going to be asking her some questions about how this all evolved. What was your most inspiring moment that you decided that you wanted to be an artist?
Yeah, so I actually always wanted to make a mess with my hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like since birth, I think a lot of creative types have a same backstory where they really wanted to be engaged with that's how we make sense of our world.
Right.
So for me, I was always playing. I took a lot of art classes in high school, and when I really committed, it was when I decided to go to college. And the best part about all of this is that I actually didn't want to be a painter. I had tried painting. It just didn't feel natural. I had always been a drawer. I thought maybe I'd be a sculptor. But for me, painting just didn't quite make sense until I had the right teacher, right?
Oh, yes.
And so everything that I was trying to make the paint do kind of against the grain, he was like, well, why does it have to be that?
Right.
And for me, I never really questioned that, and that's all of art, right? We're asking why, and we're trying to make sense of our world.
Right,
So
right.
for me, painting has been a love of mine for about 12 years now, and I've done everything from figurative work to really abstract work, and just, I don't know, it lights something in me.
Has social media helped you in any way?
I'm trying to get like Instagram famous, if you will, right? I really
well, this
like
is a
it.
beginning with
Yeah.
SATV. Yay!
So I really like Instagram as a tool because it's a lower key than a website, which I also have, but it's just a different platform. So I can share kind of what real life is happening in my studio, maybe with
Right.
other artists, or try and connect with people. I actually met, when I first moved to Massachusetts a year and a half ago, I met a very good friend who lives about 40 minutes away, who I found her artwork on Instagram and just fell in love with it and asked her if she'd meet up. So
Oh my gosh.
really cool, right?
That
So
is.
I do use social media, mostly Instagram.
Right. Oh, that's exciting. What is the best piece of advice that you've been given?
Probably to stop painting, right? I think that we have an idea in our minds usually when we're making to really finish a piece to whatever we have dreamed up in our head, and there's a conversation that happens between you and the canvas where you need to just. Sometimes the painting will say it for itself. You don't have to force it. So
Right.
learning to stop painting. I used to have the same inspiring teacher hide my paintings from me. So that's probably one of the biggest lessons I learned.
The diamond is a ship that has for the Davis Straits are bound. The key is all garnished with bonny lasses found. Captain Thompson gives the order to sail the ocean wide, where the sun it never sets, my lads, no darkness trims the skies, and it's cheered up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the diamond, goes a fishing for the whale. Along the quay and feet ahead, the lasses stand around, with the shawls drawn up about them and the salt tears running down. Now don't you wait, my bonny lass, though you'll be left behind. The rose will bloom on Greenland's eyes before we change our mind, and it's cheered up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the diamond, goes a fishing for the whale. He's a help to the Resolution, likewise the Eliza Swan. 3 years for the Bachelor of Montrose and the diamond to a few. We wear the trousers of the white, the jackets of the blue. When we get back to Peterhead, we'll pass lots of blue, and it's cheered up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the diamond, goes a fishing for the whale. It will be bright all day and night when the Greenland lads come clean, with a ship that's full of oil, my lads, and money to our name. It will be broke, it's for to rock, like it's for to tear, and every lass in Peterhead sing hush-a-bye, my dear, and it's cheered up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the diamond, goes a fishing for the whale, and it's cheered up, my lads, let your hearts never fail, for the bonny ship, the diamond, goes a fishing for the whale.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm here with Kylie Sullivan. She's the director of Main Streets of Salem. This is an awesome event, and I'm going to let Kylie tell you all about the exciting events.
Excellent. Well, we're here at the 9th Annual Salem Arts Festival here today. This is a free event that we've been doing for, as I said, 9 years. So we're excited. We're looking in on a decade. And it's a multi-arts, multimedia experience. We have everything from fine art like oil paints in the gallery to our community project with reused plastic bags to modern dance to kind of everything in between. So we
Right.
try to squeeze as many different kinds of the arts as we can into this festival for the
Right.
weekend. You can always go to salemmainstreets.org to find out more about what's going on and how to be a volunteer and how to contact us and all that good stuff.
Right. Good morning. I'm here with Judith and John, and we're going to be finding out some information about this awesome Lost in Space chariot. And it's built by the team at EID Elevator Interior
Perfect.
Design.
Yep, great.
And I'm going to turn over the mic to Judith. To Judith, and John can start. How's that?
Great. Hey, thanks for having us. We're downtown Salem. enjoying the Salem Arts Festival. The streets are closed. Lost in Space Chariot is here supporting the Salem Arts Association. The Chariot is from the 1965 TV show Lost in Space, and 2015 was the 50th anniversary of the TV show. And we're a local business in Lynn, Massachusetts, elevator interior design. We build a lot of different things, including elevators, and we decided to do something unusual. And being a sci-fi person and a car person, I knew I would never see this vehicle. I would have traveled anywhere across the United States to see it.
So you built it.
So I built it.
So you built it.
Right. So I built it, and I went to my crew in my shop, and I showed them a picture, and I said, "You guys want to build this?" And smiles came across their face, and they said, "Absolutely, let's build it." So January 2015, searched online for a 1965 Snowcat base, which is what 20th Century Fox used to build it. February 2015, it arrived at my facility in Lynn, and we promptly went to work on it. September 15th, I believe it was September 15th, 2015 would have been the anniversary, the debut of the TV show, and we wanted to have the Chariot ready for that occasion. So we worked 7 months, worked weekends, nights, and created this great machine.
Lost families, marriages in the process,
and
I'm
many
sure.
beers and scraped knuckles. We had the original blueprints from 20th Century Fox, and they came along for the ride. They encouraged us to build it, so everything is exact, screen accurate, all the props. The Burroughs dashboard computer, everything is perfect. Vintage, the seats, fiberglass, and so on.
Well, I understand even the lighting on the dashboard.
The lighting on the
is
dashboard
synchronized perfectly.
Exactly. 4 sequences, 5 seconds apart, something ridiculous like that. But more importantly, it was just for the love of the TV show, and we bring it around to occasions like this, supporting the Salem Arts Association and the great community here in Salem.
No variety show would be complete without an escape act. Up next, here to demonstrate for you her skills of comedy and contortion, Miss Fanny Pearl.
is. It's a gorgeous day. Creative Salem is actually a collective of local creatives. We're all makers, artists, writers, and we've come together to kind of form a collective that offers all sorts of things. We help artists get events. We share tables at events like this. I'm from Fun Dead Publications here in Salem, but I'm also sharing a table with Hervor Soaps. Hi. And then Deanna, what's her last name? Sorry. And then we have another artist over here, but we're all sharing tables and we're all part of Creative Salem. And Creative Salem also offers a local membership, and it gets you things like 10% off at local restaurants. You get $5 off of Fun Dead Publications books, and all sorts of discounts throughout the town. There's a full list on the website, creativesalem.com.
That's great. And how many years have you been all together?
How many years?
Creative Salem is quite a few years old. I came on about a year ago, and they're really bridging the gap between the creative economy, the artists, and the businesses, and the community. So all the community wants to see the art, all the artists want to make it, and all the businesses just need to kind of have that bridge to get everybody together. So it's a nice little cycle that we've been able to do.
We actually started 9 years ago. We formed 9 years ago. There is a goth night that happens in Portland that has been going on for about 12 years called Plague. And I went to that regularly, and there were so many talented people there. I was like, wow, there are people here who spin with fire. There are people here who dance. There are people who play music. Somebody really ought to put on a variety show that can like showcase everybody's talent. And everybody kept looking at me and going, yes, somebody should. And so one September at Portland's First Friday Art Walk, we did a street show. At that time, all we had was just a couple drummers. We didn't really have a band. But we put on the show, and everybody loved it so much that they said, do it again, do it again. So the next summer, we did it First Fridays in Portland in June, July, August, and September. And then people actually started offering us money to do it. and it went on from there. Most of our performers came to us because they either saw us perform and were interested in being a part of it, or as in the case of this young man right here, they begged and 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 begged until I finally said yes. So, a lot of us know each other through the Portland belly dance and Middle Eastern music community also, because there's some great instructors there that teach that music. And so yeah, we've kind of come together from all over. So.
Are you all with the group, and what's your passion?
Well, my passion is really people. I love this kind of stuff. I love interacting with crowds and meeting people. To expand a little bit on the story, I did literally beg to join.
He did, indeed. After every show for an entire summer.
Entire summer I showed up, and every time I begged. And then after you saw me spinning at some dance night at where I now work, actually, and said, if you can do that in time to live music, you're in. It's all history from there.
Actually, he jumped up and down, squealing like a little girl for a while.
I totally did.
And then he said yes.
Oh, God. It's crazy. It's very exciting.